As an interviewer, I get to interview people. They've already checked in with the reception, and then they come back and we get to hear more of their story, sometimes find out that they need something that they didn't realize that we offered. And then of course we pray with them and for them. And they always appreciate that. One of the things I've been impressed with or most hopeful about is people who are trying to change their lives. We get a lot of people who come through who are separated or divorced, and so their circumstances have changed and they need some help. I had one student, one young woman who had a young daughter, and she was trying to take care of herself and her future. She was starting the nursing program, and she was getting help and was kind of embarrassed about getting help. She said that she would pay it back by helping other people in the future. I'm especially impressed with men who have just gotten out of prison. I had two yesterday, and one of them said that it was their faith in Jesus Christ that helped him get through his prison sentence. And he's restarting his life. He's already gotten a job. He's been out about a week and a half. He'd already gotten a job. And he's trying to reestablish himself.
My name is Becca Gonzalez, and I'm an interviewer here at the Service Center. I had an interview recently with a man, 61 years old, and he came in for food, but he mostly wanted prayer. He told me that he was an alcoholic and that he had broken up with his fiancée. He was a very broken man. He had no money, he had no food, and he was not even able to pay his rent. He was very ashamed because he had started drinking again. We talked about his relationship with the Lord. He had a relationship previously, but he had gotten far, far away from it. And he cried the entire interview that we had. I prayed for him, and then he prayed afterwards, and he surrendered his life back to God. And it was a very powerful and moving experience. And when he left, he had peace, he had hope, and he was a different person than when he came in.
Yes, I'm Jeffrey Vaughn. I'm the handyman at the Christian Service Center. My first dealings with the Christian Service Center was back in 2017 as a client. I came in off the streets. Basically, all I had was clothes on my back. And they gave me some bus passes, warm jacket, and then when they opened the new building, I came in and got a whole set of clothes. They gave me a foundation, a foothold to get off the streets, get a good start in life again. And I made the decision at that point that once I was up on my feet again, I was going to come and be a part of this ministry. And that's exactly what I did. And ever since then, this ministry has been a blessing in my life. I've been here ever since. And Jesus Christ has really changed my life. What I do here is when people come up and donate, small appliances, anything that's got to be plugged in, I check it to make sure it works before we give it to our neighbors. And if it needs to be repaired and I can fix it, which I can almost fix anything, I fix it, clean it up a little bit, and put it out on the tables to give to our neighbors. And I really enjoy doing that because that's a gift that the Lord has given me to, I don't know how or why I can do it, but I can pick something up and fix it. And that's what I enjoy doing. So not only is this a gift that God's given me to do, it's something that I can do and I enjoy doing. And I'm glad I do it here at the Christian Service Center.
My name is Nisa. I was part of the Rent Assistant budgeting program. I had learned about it through a friend, and I had really enjoyed it because it helped me learn how to better track my finances and learn what to cut out and how to control it a little bit better. Well, right off the bat, I didn't feel like I was being judged for being in the situation I was, so that made me feel good. I was like, well, everybody goes through hard times. They were able to tell their stories as well while they were teaching a class, and it didn't make you feel like, oh, it's not just me, or, you know, it's just not my situation. So it felt like everybody goes through it once in a while, and it wasn't hard. It's not like hard to reach out. Like, it's okay if you reach out. And I really just felt welcomed, and I felt like, you know, I had the help, the teaching, and then to be offered as well as if we needed to contact them outside of the class as well. So I thought that was pretty neat. At the end of the session and at the end of our booklet, we had resources to also like where to find other things as far as food pantries, emergency shelter, and more help, whether it's financial or just regular assistance as far as legal aid too. And I thought that was really neat because, I mean, it is hard seeing who helps with what and how you can go about it. So that made it easier too. I want to thank you for whoever supports this financially. It helps out a lot of people. And I mean, it goes a long way, whether it's just a little bit or a lot, whatever they donate or help with, it really helps. And it's just, I mean, just a thank you.